Blake Shelton's sudden walk-off from the Today with Jenna and Friends show shocked both the live studio audience and viewers at home, creating one of the most talked-about moments in recent television. What began as a lighthearted segment quickly spiraled into an unexpected clash that left everyone stunned. Blake, known for his easygoing humor and charm, seemed visibly irritated as the conversation turned toward a topic he clearly wasn't comfortable discussing. The show opened in its usual cheerful tone, with Jenna and her co-hosts engaging Blake about his music, personal life, and upcoming projects. The atmosphere was upbeat, filled with laughter and jokes. However, as Jenna steered the conversation toward more personal matters, Blake's body language shifted noticeably. His smile faded, his arms crossed, and his usual relaxed demeanor stiffened. The audience sensed something was about to unfold. When Jenna pressed on a subject Blake clearly wanted to avoid, he gave a short and sarcastic reply that drew nervous laughter from the crowd. Jenna, not one to back down easily, continued to dig deeper, hoping to get a candid moment out of him. Instead, her persistence seemed to strike a nerve. Blake leaned forward, his tone sharper than usual, and delivered a pointed response that shifted the energy in the room entirely. The tension escalated rapidly as Blake and Jenna exchanged words. While Jenna tried to keep things playful and professional, Blake's frustration became more apparent with each passing minute. His usual sense of humor gave way to irritation, and the clash was no longer subtle. The live audience grew silent, unsure of how to react as they witnessed a side of the country star that rarely surfaced in public. Jenna attempted to lighten the mood with a joke, but Blake didn't seem interested in playing along. He shook his head, muttered under his breath, and gave an exasperated chuckle that didn't land well with the audience. The exchange grew increasingly awkward, with Jenna trying to move on while Blake's frustration boiled just beneath the surface. The tension was palpable, making even the co-hosts uneasy in their seats. Finally, Blake pushed his chair back and stood up, stunning everyone on set. The sound of the chair scraping across the floor echoed through the studio, heightening the drama of the moment. Without another word, he walked off the stage, leaving Jenna and her co-host speechless. The audience gasped, unsure if it was part of a staged bit or a genuine act of frustration. Jenna, caught off guard, tried to maintain her composure. She forced a nervous laugh and told the audience that live TV always comes with surprises. Yet, it was clear from her expression that she hadn't expected Blake to storm out so abruptly. The co-hosts quickly stepped in to shift the segment, but the energy in the room remained unsettled. Everyone was still processing what had just happened. Clips of Blake's walk-off spread across social media almost instantly. Fans were divided, with some defending him and saying Jenna had pushed too hard, while others criticized Blake for being unprofessional. The hashtag Blake walks off trended within hours, with people replaying the footage over and over, analyzing his body language and Jenna's persistence in the exchange. Behind the scenes, sources revealed that Blake had expressed frustration with certain topics being brought up before the show even aired. His team reportedly wanted to keep the focus on his music and upcoming appearances, not on personal controversies. When the line of questioning shifted into sensitive territory, Blake decided he had had enough, leading to the dramatic exit. Jenna later addressed the incident, maintaining that her goal had never been to upset Blake. She explained that her interviewing style is always meant to be engaging and light, but sometimes conversations go in directions that not everyone enjoys. She stopped short of apologizing, but acknowledged that the clash was a moment no one could have predicted. Blake's fans came to his defense, pointing out that he has always been candid about setting boundaries. They argued that his decision to walk off was a statement about respecting those boundaries, even on live television. Critics, however, insisted that walking away was unnecessary and that he should have handled the situation with more grace, especially given his public profile. The fallout from the clash dominated headlines for days, with entertainment outlets running non-stop coverage of the incident. Talk shows and podcasts debated who was truly at fault, with some siding with Jenna's persistence and others with Blake's reaction. The incident quickly became one of the most replayed and discussed moments in the show's history. Social media, meanwhile, turned the confrontation into memes and viral clips. Some viewers mocked Blake's dramatic exit, while others admired his refusal to be cornered into uncomfortable questions. The divide highlighted how polarizing public figures can be when unexpected moments play out live on television. In the midst of the controversy, Blake himself remained largely silent. His representatives released a brief statement saying he had no regrets about leaving and that he was focused on his upcoming tour and projects. This silence only fueled further speculation about what had truly gone on behind the scenes and whether he would ever return to the show. Industry insiders noted that walk-offs like this often create long-lasting friction between celebrities and media outlets. While some speculated that Blake might patch things up with Jenna eventually, others believed the clash had left a permanent mark on their professional relationship. Either way, the viral moment had already cemented itself in pop culture. For Jenna, the incident was a professional challenge but also an opportunity. She managed to handle the chaos with composure, which earned her praise from some corners of the media. Still, many felt she should have recognized Blake's discomfort sooner and shifted the conversation before it escalated to the breaking point. In the weeks that followed, both Blake and Jenna were asked about the walk-off in other interviews. Blake avoided discussing it directly, while Jenna admitted that live TV can be unpredictable and that sometimes things don't go as planned. Their reluctance to revisit the clash only kept the mystery alive, fueling public fascination with what really triggered Blake's reaction. The walk-off became more than just a viral clip, it became a reminder of how fragile the line is between entertainment and confrontation on live television. For Blake, it was a statement of personal boundaries. For Jenna, it was an unpredictable moment that tested her professionalism. For the audience, it was an unforgettable clash that will be replayed for years to come. Even now, viewers still debate whether Blake was justified in walking off or whether he overreacted. Regardless of opinion, the incident highlighted the intense pressures of live TV, where every word and every reaction is amplified in real time. Blake Shelton's stormy exit from Today with Jenna and Friends has already gone down as one of the show's most dramatic and unforgettable moments.